Here's Johnny.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho.
When you're down here with me, you float down!
Like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Friday the 14th podcast. I am the bad guy, Nick H. The H is silence.
Hi, and I am the other guy, Mr. Fuentes. The Mr. Fuentes is very audible.
Audible. And you can find your story on Audible, the app.
Yes, it'll be
Yeah.
there.
Make sure to type in Fuentes
It's sexy.
Fuentes sexy 20% to get 20% off your audio.
Hell yeah.
So today, what are we at?
Today,
December the 1st?
It's December the 1st, the start of December the 1st. The start of December.
Beginning of Christmas. You're probably waiting for like the Mariah Carey song to pop up, but they want to get copyrighted. This is one of, I'd say, possibly 3 reviews we're about to do, or if all fails, then it would just be 2.
Yes.
2 reviews.
But yes, we are in the Christmas spirit, and we're going to give you some Christmas horror movie reviews.
Horror?
Horror? Horror.
Horror.
Horror. The horror.
The horror.
Horror more reviews? Horror movie reviews.
Christmas reviews. Horror. Christmas.
It's the most Christmasful time of the year.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bum, 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 bum.
So today we are reviewing Jack Frost, and it's not the one Michael Keaton that comes out the following year. This is the year before that, 1997.
1997.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
So before
of the
What, you got a
flyer.
picture?
Yeah, the flyer for Jack Frost.
You got a picture.
Yeah. If you check us out on our YouTube, we have where you can share our screens and you can see what we see and what we do and our beautiful faces, of course. And this is Jack Frost, the cover for it.
It's pretty terrifying. Nightmare feels.
Yeah, buddy. I remember watching this whenever I was a young kid. It was a real fun. Well, I don't know if it was appropriate for kids at the time, but actually, it's not that horrible. Like at least nudity or anything else wise. But I don't know why. Like that's like a big thing when we're kids, right? Nudity is like the horriblest thing ever. But if it's fake blood and killing, it's like, oh, as long as they're like 8 years old, if they can watch it, it's fine.
The nipple is too much. The cheek is too much.
The cheek, it's too much.
You can't show it. Sorry. This is that one movie that you see at Blockbuster.
Hey Nick,
What's going on?
what's the difference between a snow woman and a snowman?
Snowballs.
Snowballs. That was a horrible joke they kept pulling out in the movie.
It's like
but
it's
it was
like that joke they were saying Thanksgiving.
like, yeah, gravy flavored condom. But yeah, I guess this is technically your pick. You want to give a snaps?
The snaps. So snaps goes, as notorious serial killer Jack Frost is being driven to his execution, the truck carrying the murderer encounters a bizarre accident that transforms him into a mutant snowman. A mutant snowman?
A mutant snowman.
A teenage mutant snowman?
No, he's part of the X-Men.
Oh shit. Sheriff Sam Tyler, who caught the psychopath, originally has remained concerned about his return and it seems that his fears were well founded. Before long, bodies pile up and killed in gruesome, wintry ways. Wintry.
Wintry, Christmassy.
Wintry?
I think it's a
Christmas.
better way. Christmassy ways.
Yeah, the initial release for this movie was November 18, 1997. The director is Michael Cooney.
Not Michael Keaton.
No, not Michael Keaton.
He didn't make this movie and was like, "Oh my god, what have I unleashed on this world? I have to overcorrect it by making a movie with me as a snowman."
So it was produced by Jeremy Page and Vicky Slotnick.
Vicky Slotnick.
Slotnick. Your cast we have here, and they put her, or at least as far as what I'm looking at on the first one, Shannon Elizabeth, which you might know her from American Pie.
Nadia from American Pie.
And not another. Nope. No, that's not it. I don't know. I apologize. Scary Movie Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
What
She
else?
was the chick running through the sprinklers, right?
No, that was Carmen Electra,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think. Right?
Yes, maybe.
That.
You're right.
She
It's Carmen Electra.
she plays the character Buffy, the Greg's girlfriend, the teen pageant one that's pretty much like the Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, we have Shannon Elizabeth, the eye candy of the movie. And we have Scott MacDonald, who plays Jack Frost. We have Christopher
You see
Allport.
him in person, but he mostly plays voice.
Christopher Allport, who plays Sam Tyler. He's like one of the main protagonists of the movie. Stephen Mendel, Agent Manners, Eileen Seeley, and Tyler. Chip Heller, Deputy Joe Foss. That's something like that. His name got cut off. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just some of the kist.
Yep. Besides Nadia, I didn't really see any other faces that I thought were familiar in any other movies, really.
Spoiler-free rating.
Spoiler-free rating. I don't know.
this-
Really spoiled that Nadia was in this movie.
Is that does that play any role in your rating?
Oh, not really.
Nope.
I give this movie a hard 3.5,
Ooh, hard.
a loose 4, but I'm gonna go with the 3.5.
I was really trying to think long and hard about this one.
Ooh.
I was like, it wasn't an incredible movie, but I mean, this one it was pretty enjoyable for the time it came out.
Honestly, I mean, this is just my opinion. I thought the movie held up pretty well for this time and age, for what it was. But we'll go more into that later.
It's like one of those what you see is what you get type of movies. Critically, I would say 3, but since I did find it enjoyable, I'm gonna go with 3.5 myself. 3.5 machetes.
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah.
Spoiler warning. Go check it out now on Tubi.
Yeah, apparently this movie's like everywhere. I was like looking at, I think it's on Amazon Prime movies as well.
Was it available
it's
for like
also- I believe it's free. And then there's also Pluto TV. It was
Pluto
on there, I believe. And I guess if you have a Vudu, VUDU. What is that? Do you know?
I don't know the other right pronunciation? I
But
would assume Voodoo.
But yeah, Tubi was where I watched it, and I'm sure my furry friend Nick also watched it.
Furry friend.
Yes.
So, what were some of your favorite scenes?
I kind of liked it like from the get go that like you kind of like saw that it was gonna be like a kind of a punny kind of movie, because the the main killer like had a bunch of little like puns already from the beginning, just talking to the officers when he was locked up. So I found a lot of their puns enjoyable. I think some of the funnier ones were like, "Look, Ma, I'm Picasso." Those are pretty funny. You know, it's like he took the best out of every like little situation, which I thought was like a great character, not development, but great character for this character because like in reality, if you felt, you know, you get this a lot in like TV shows and like the jokesters that feel like they're immortal. They seem to be the more jokative type, or the villains that are more immortal because they don't believe they can die, so everything to them is a joke that happens to them, and so that's kind of how he played himself into this character, is that like everything was a joke because he just couldn't die, and I don't think he didn't know he couldn't die, but the more it became apparent, the more it seemed pretty funny that it was like he just kept making jokes, like after puns after puns after puns. It was just a very punny movie. Man, yeah, when he got hit by the truck, someone get the number to that truck. His head was flying through the air. I could see your house from here. Just a lot of random things. I think one of the most like ridiculous, I thought it was funny. It's kind of like a dislike and like at the same time. That the kid had made the dad oatmeal cookies and put antifreeze in the oatmeal cookies because he didn't want his dad to freeze. And he thought putting antifreeze in the oatmeal cookies he was going to eat was going to stop his dad from freezing. And luckily, nobody else ate those cookies in that, or nobody ate those cookies, period. And that his dad put it in a little baggie for him. But it was just pretty ridiculous that like was how they figured out how to kill, or not kill, but you know, how to slow down the snowman.
That was pretty hilarious. Whenever he gets to work and he has the bag, he throws it in the trash. He's like, oh, you know what? He's like, he felt kind of bad, so he just took it out of the trash and threw it into his car.
Yeah.
So I'm not eating this shit.
And like the dynamic of the movie was so B movie too, because like you had the agent guy who was being super strictly like an agent the whole time, and he was kind of like, it was like the good cop, bad cop, but like it was almost like he didn't even belong in that movie. Like he was acting so strict and serious compared to the townsfolksy guy and the sheriff. I thought that was pretty good. I don't know. What are some of your favorite scenes?
Favorite scenes. One of the favorite ones for me is, of course, when Jack. Well, in the beginning, he this whole transformation where he's like, when he gets stuff spilled on him and he's just like burning, just slowly going into the snow pile. I think that was a pretty cool thing going on there. A lot of the funny, the stupid hilarious scenes are like what one of the cops or police, whenever they see the old guy, his dead body there, and he just like, you see the chair rocking back and forth, and you're like, how's that chair rocking back and forth? And it's just like the guy putting his foot on there. It's like, would you stop that?
Yeah, that was super random. Like that he was like moving it with his foot. This movie had a man, I can't find the budget. I should have looked this up beforehand. I think the budget that I think I'm seeing for this movie. I don't know. We can keep talking while I figure this out. Because one of them look like it might be a $30 million budget, and another one might be an $8 million budget.
I like the death scene where the lady he puts the ornaments, like he had the ornament in her mouth and he just kind of smashed it and then starts smashing her head against the ornament box.
Oh
It's pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah, that was a really creative scene. I thought, wrapping her up in the Christmas lights, and I think he ended up sticking the star into her head as well. I thought
Yeah, and then he just hangs around the tree.
yeah, and then that one officer. So do we like leave her hanging for Christmas? Like that officer wasn't all there.
And of course there's that scene where that girl, I forgot the character's name, but she's in the tub and Jack goes in there.
You mean Nadia?
Yeah. And then her whole body just freezes up, like to look like she's just gonna die in or freeze to death by getting piled up on snow. But then this guy just this guy's end up just like, in a sense, I guess, raping her, but it doesn't look like he's doing anything to her. He just looks like he's just smashing her against the wall. But hey, his whole body just attached to her. And I guess the carrot, like, I guess, is on his bottom. You don't see it. So just weird.
I'm finding a $33 million budget, which actually, I mean, it wasn't that horrible of a movie. Like visual wise, like even the snowman was pretty puppeteered pretty well, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of enjoyable scenes in this movie. Like you were saying earlier, like it was nothing special really, like anything great, and it was obviously a B movie. Like even the quality was like B movie status, but like it definitely was entertaining the whole time. And like right when the kills kind of start, after the whole melting scene of him bonding with the snow, and the first kid's head gets chopped off by the sled. It was like from there, it was just like caught your attention pretty much the whole time. I just asked you for a smoke.
It was pretty crazy how the kid his head just gets taken out. Like it's all right. It was the snowman. He did it. Like nah,
it was you.
Your kid's crazy, man. Get him.
You finally wanted to take out your bully. I get it.
He's like 2 feet tall. How do you expect this little guy to take on this older guy?
Right.
And he had his friends with him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that was pretty funny. I think all the scenes with the FBI guy was pretty funny.
I really like
super secretive. It was just a good dynamic.
I really like how his ability is like he can just by command go into a liquid state and then go right through the doors. That was pretty cool, and then just reform.
Yeah, they like almost made him like too powerful. Like when he shot out his first icicle, I was like, dude, this guy can shoot out icicles from his hands. I think that's the only time he does that too, which I was like, that sounds like a very useful skill to just use randomly.
When there's that spear icicle thing.
Yeah, when he shoots it out at the guy.
Oh, he does it to the boyfriend, and then he kind of does it towards the main protagonist guy. The main cop.
I mean, he kind of does. Like
he's like slowly going into him.
Icicle that's going in. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I really like this movie. I definitely, anyone listening and watching, if you've never seen the 2007, not Michael Keaton version of Jack Frost, I definitely recommend this movie. Just at least for a one-time watch.
You mean 1997?
That's what I said, right?
You said 2007.
Oh, 1997.
So
I knew I said 7 at the end. I was like,
7.
As long as I didn't say 8, I was good. Um, any dislikes?
Dissy likes. Uh, um, I don't know if it was really scene wise. I just think that they made Jack Frost a little bit too overpowered.
Yeah, he was a little overpowered. I thought that he yeah, it was just kind of ridiculous, like anything and everything until they threw the oatmeal cookies at him.
Like they burn him in the station
Yeah, they put him in the furnace
and the furnace that didn't work, and then this guy. It's pretty crazy how he's like he got out and then he just got inside the scientist, or I think that's what he is. He goes right into his body and you see that guy just wobbling out of the place.
right?
And
He even like even that was kind of like a power, like for him to be able to take over someone's body.
he's all
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, he didn't do a very good job at it, but I'm sure he would have got better with practice. But yeah, I mean, did you say any dislikes?
No, it wasn't really necessarily a scene. It was just like that, just how just the overpower situation.
Like, I don't know if it's a dislike more than like an observation of how B movie this movie was. But like, even the actors acting were like almost seemed like they were purposely bad. Like the angry husband after the kid's son died, and then like the wife trying to be extra Christmassy. And she was like, dude, your son just died and you want to be festive? And like he acted, I think, very rationally, even though he seemed like an asshole. I thought that was a rational reaction. But I don't know, like it almost takes a particular acting style to be able to act badly and do it good, if that makes any sense. Because like all these guys basically acted badly, but did it good. Like B movie good. It was almost like, obviously that's what you want for this movie. Like you want people that are gonna act in a sense that way, because it actually brings to the comedic aspect of the movie. But it's almost like you know someone who's a really good painter, but you only paid him half of what he's worth, so he kind of like gave you like a half-ass painting. That's kind of what all these actors were doing. It's like they got paid half-ass, and so they were just doing half-ass acting. But
You get what you fucking paid for, or you get what you deserve.
you get what you deserve. But no, they did it all on point. Like I don't want to say it's a bad thing, but it's noticeable. But it was like almost to me the way it looked done on purpose. So it was like I couldn't even really be mad at the bad acting, because it was like it was perfectly done bad acting. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And on that note, shout out to our friends at the Cinnamon Movie Podcast that are out there doing their thing. Cinnamon Movie Podcast, they do reviews on movies just like us, except they review all genres of music of movies. On Mondays they drop movie reviews, and mostly they do from the how do I say? Normally their first picks or their Monday picks are reviews of movies that just came out in theaters. But sometimes they go back. Their most recent one they did was Scream 3.
Scream 3.
Was their most recent one that they dropped. And they're also going right now on Thursdays. They do kind of like I don't know how a chronicle is kind of what they do, but they go through like all the Friday the 13th movies, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. They've been through, they went through all the Friday the 13th movies already. They're on their way through all the Spider-Man movies. Right now, they're on Spider-Man 3, of the OG with Tobey Maguire, and then I'm assuming this Thursday they'll be dropping the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one with Andrew Garfield. And man, it's so freaking close. It's so freaking close, Nick.
No Way Home. I already got my ticket.
Yeah, F you. Anyway.
No way, FBI. That's how you feel then.
I haven't got a ticket, but no, I was thinking about going to Corpus, but I live in a small town, so I have a bunch of small town theaters around here. So I'm probably just gonna grab a ticket from there. They're not on pre-sale yet, so I'm just gonna have to just wake up early in the morning that day and just grab a ticket. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm thinking that they're building all this up, and on the day after or soon after that, they'll be dropping their No Way Home review right after this whole Spider-Man build up. So good job on you guys. That was a really good idea. Good job. Anyway, check them out. Cinema Movie Podcast, Facebook, Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts like this one right here. You can find them, Cinema Movie Podcast. I believe they have an Instagram as well, Cinema Movie Podcast and Cinema Movie Podcast. All right. Cinema Movie Podcast.
Well, just to play off that whole shout out, One for Cinema Movie Podcast was one of the people that suggested that we do Jack Frost. So
yeah, buddy.
This reviews for you, Juan.
I dropped my. Yes, Juan. Thank you, Juan. This is definitely one of the ones I wanted to review myself, so I'm glad that Nick picked it in the end. In the end, it really doesn't matter. Dun dun dun.
Bum 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 bum
Bum,
bum.
bum, bum. But yeah, yeah, I really don't have no dislikes really of this movie. I mean, it's not an amazing, like I said before, it's more funny, like dialogue wise, and even some of the visuals are pretty hilarious, to be honest. Like, I guess if I had a dislike, it was like the rape scene. Like, not that I dislike.
Boy.
I mean, obviously I dislike rape, but not that I dislike that in movies or horror, but that I don't know, it just seemed really cheesy. Like, it wasn't even like it was so cheesy, it wasn't even funny, really, like how it worked out. Like his carrot was supposed to be his, dick or something. And it just, I don't know, it didn't seem right. I don't know, it was weird. It was a weird scene. Like
the carrot floating in a tub. Yeah,
I don't know, like I get why it was there, and it definitely was an awkward scene. I mean, I just don't think you die from having a carrot shoved up your hoo-ha multiple times, but it seems like that's how she died. So I was really confused by that, kind of. But that was my only real complaint. I mean, obviously they tried to make some kind of sexual scene with the hot girl who was about to be Nadia, who actually I read in one of the trivias that this was the movie she played in right before she started in American Pie, and also right before she got her breast implants that she showed off in American Pie.
Fun facts.
Yep. But yeah. So slogans?
Slogans.
All right, so the slogan for this movie was "He's chillin' and killin'."
He's chilling and killing.
That's the slogan. All right, hit me with your best shot.
Oh, that.
Hit me with your best shot. If we weren't gonna be demonetized, we've already done like 3 songs.
That's 3 songs.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. That's just one thing you. Oh, sorry.
Jack Frost nipping at your.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good one. Jack Frost. Jack Frost. Nipping at your toes and killing all these hoes.
Killing on the hose. Jack Frost. Frosty.
Jack Frost. Cold-blooded killer. Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost, the abominable snowman.
Cold.
Hey, Nick,
What?
ask me why. Oh, wait. No, I forgot how the joke went. Anyway.
What's the difference between snowman? Was it snowman and
What's the difference? Women and snowman?
Snowman? Snowballs.
Snowballs.
No, they're not. Next time you get a snowball, you're just gonna be
I think
snowballs.
it's hey, ask me if the abominable snowman's ready. Come on, Nick.
Do it.
Ask me if the abominable snowman's ready.
Is the abominable snowman ready?
Not Yeti.
Not yet. Oh no, no. No one was Yeti for that one.
Yeah, they all yeeted out of here after that one. Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. Jack. God damn it.
I don't know. Cold-blooded killer was the best.
Cold-blooded killer. What's colder than cold? Ice cold.
Jack Frost. What's colder than cold? Ice cold.
Ice, baby.
That's another one. Jack Frost. Ice, baby.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. Snowman kills man. Jack Frost. Can you believe there's a sequel?
Jack Frost. Jackie.
I guess we're going to how we would have ended it.
Yeah, I really don't know. Slogan was.
How I would have ended it. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Because it was a pretty ridiculous movie and also had a pretty ridiculous ending. Like, it made sense. But I don't know how else we could have ended it except the way it ended it. Jack or Jeff, sorry, I'm thinking slogan still.
Jack Frost.
I don't know. I don't think I have a different way to end this movie because the snowman is just like immortal to everything except antifreeze apparently, and I'm sure in part 2 he's gonna be immune to that. So I don't even know how they're gonna even like kill him. Technically, they didn't even kill him in this one.
Yeah, he's mixed in with the antifreeze now.
Yeah,
I found the whole it's pretty hilarious. He's like the main protagonist fakes plays that he's dead or he's about to fade out. He's like, it just tackles him. It's like, damn, how the hell did he know his timing was gonna be that accurate to the truck being pulled at? Unless he heard it, because I didn't hear anything from the movie.
right.
They say, be back in 5 minutes. Tackles him down to the truck bed of all that.
Yeah, he didn't even. I mean, I guess he did say like right here in 5 minutes. So like, but yeah, I mean, like he even said, like he honks the horn and he's still backing up. Like, how did you even know that's where he was gonna stop?
It'd been hilarious if he just fell down. It's like he just been landing the truck. Oh.
Like, how did he even? Like, I don't even think he really said anything about the tail end of the truck being right there. What if he parked the front end and it would have landed on the hood and he just would have like splatted out everywhere and then like reassembled and everyone was fucked. Like this ending can't have any different ending, to be honest.
His hand. I thought that they probably would have ended off like that. Like that was a kind of a fake tease that the hand would be left behind, but then they were quick to say like, oh, the hand still, or I think the hand popped up at the kid, but then they got the hand and threw it inside the truck, back of the truck.
Yeah.
And I guess their only idea was just to put the damn melted pieces inside the back in the antifreeze bottles, and
Yeah,
then
I mean,
bury them.
because like I guess what else could you do, right? I mean, you let it soak back into the earth, and then he bonds with dirt, and now you're gonna have a mud man.
A mud man.
Like, I don't know. Like, I think in part 2 they're gonna basically make him immune to antifreeze because he's been in antifreeze, so he probably found like an immunity to it.
You're just gonna need to find.
Which actually didn't make sense because, like, you know when the oatmeal hit him, and then like that like hurt him, like he was all like messed up after that. Like even you would see blood too, and I think my dog just wanted to be part of the video in the background. But yeah, you see that it like harms him, like in a molecular level, like harmed him, like that he was even bleeding. Which the entire time they've hit him, they shot him, they disassembled him, they've melted him down into literally liquid, and never blood came up until that time. So my theory would be that the blood, like that's his molecular like part of his body being like disintegrated through, and so it actually like hurt him. So like if his whole body went into antifreeze, like he should be fucked. He should have no like way to come back from that. Like
it was the Christmas spirit. That's all it was.
Right? Someone must have just found like a magic hat and put it on him.
They should have made like a movie where it's Jack Frost and then they bring out the heat miser or something like that. I don't know. Someone like try to become the Human Torch or some shit.
Right.
So apparently nothing stopped that stops him.
Right? They're like nothing stopped him. I mean, he seemed like he was afraid of the blow dryers.
The blow dryers. That was pretty hilarious.
If I was him, I would have just like backed up and just started like icicle fucking.
Icicles. He should have went out with a fight, man. Just start.
Right.
Like he was Tom Maguire or something like that, but I mean, he was already getting blown away. He was too blown away by everything. Those dryers. The freaking the priest. It's,
Right.
Looked like he was doing like a cross motion though.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
What they should have done is the crossover with the Michael Keaton Snowman, Jack Frost.
Right? They should have had like duked it out.
Good versus evil.
Yeah, that Jack Frost would. Oh, I was gonna say Jack Frost would have won, but which one?
Which one? They're both Jack Frost from the multiverse.
Right, the multiverses of Jack Frosts. But yeah, I mean, do you have a way you would have ended it?
Oh man, an actual ending to end it. That's it. I mean, like I said, someone's just overpowered.
I really like this segment because in a lot of horror movies, they do have usually scapegoat endings or just bad endings. But this one was pretty legit, to be honest. I really don't see an ending that's going to be like anything you could think of that's going to be different than antifreeze is going to stop it from refreezing, basically. In the next movie, he can stay frozen even in hot climates.
Take him on the beach.
Yeah, I think he goes like down south or something to go find the sheriff because I think he moves or something. But yeah. So
yeah, I don't know any creative idea. It'd probably just be something silly, something magical.
Right? Terminator comes out with a flamethrower, melted down to the
torches
atoms.
his ass.
Yeah, and that's even crazy too. Like, I mean, I guess maybe, just maybe, if they were outside and burned him, his vapors would go all the way into space, and they would never be able to really reabsorb back together.
Did you say space? So then I make Jack Frost in space.
Jack Frost in space.
Oh
Exactly.
no.
And then we're gonna have Turkey in space and Jack
Turkey in
Frost.
space.
Dude, that would be an epic.
Ginger Dead Man.
Ginger Dead Man. And who else? Who did I say Turkey should do a crossover with?
With didn't you say Ash? Evil
Ash
Dead?
from Evil Dead. That would have been interesting. All right. Well, I guess it's time to show the share the screen. Oh god, I need to share the screen. Show the next the trailer to the next movie we're gonna be watching, which is gonna be. And before I play this, you could probably already see what it is. But on December 18th, we are having a local celebrity or a local. I mean, a lot of our celebrities are pretty local celebrities, but this guy is a guy that was grinding and he was out there doing his thing, became a big role model for a lot of horrorcore artists. Back in the day, his name's Shy One, now going as Shy 361, and he's doing a concert December 18th in Corpus Christi at Rich's Billiards called the Krampus Christmas, a hip hop horror event. I'll show a picture of it in a little bit. But and that week before we do that concert will be the next time we're back for Friday the 14th on December 13th, I believe. That Wednesday for that week. And since it's going to be the Krampus Christmas show, I think we should be reviewing Krampus. So here is the trailer.
Well,
That was kind of freaky.
I didn't know it was The Orphan advertised towards the end. Making a sequel to that movie or a prequel. Just based off the trailer, I mean, looks really interesting. But I mean, you have two pretty much well-known comedians that are gonna appear in this movie. But there's probably someone else, but to me that was like right away I knew the guy from Anchorman and the other guy from Parks and Rec or Step Brothers.
Yeah. Also, like, let's look at the budget right now. It looks like there's a $15 million budget. That's half of the budget of Jack Frost that we just reviewed. So we'll see how that all turns out. It looks like it's really good, to be honest. Might have to buy this one, but we will let y'all know. But that's the next movie we're going to review. It'll be Krampus, and we may have a bonus movie review for you next week. So stay tuned. I don't want to promise anything yet, but I think it's very promising that it will happen, and it will be a surprise. So be prepared for that one.
This one may be a filler.
Yeah, a lot of filler.
Filler.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully our review helped you get into the Christmas spirit, wanting to watch some horror Christmas horror Christmas movies.
The 3 R's. The H silent.
Or R?
What the fuck? It's not
The H is silent.
Okay, now everything is silent.
R. It's the R movies. Anyway,
It's
horror movies.
It's all.
Check out Jack Frost on Tubi. Like we said, Tubi is a free video streaming site, so you don't have to pay anything. There will be ads, yes, but you don't have to pay anything. And there's actually
you get what you don't pay for.
You get what you don't. You get what you deserve. Anyway, there's actually a lot of pretty good movies on that. So
there's a lot of hidden gems.
Yeah, there's some good ones on Tubi. I would definitely check it out. tubi.com, Tubi. But yes, I am Mr. Fuentes. I am a rapper. Like I said, December 18th, I will be in Corpus at Rich's Billiard, along with Robzilla, Dark Street, Shy One, of course, headlining, and myself, and some other artists that I don't. Oh, Swisha Sweet Coffin, Swisha Coffin. Yes, and yes, and I have tickets for that. If y'all want to hit me up, they're only, get this, guys, $5. So hit me up for some tickets. I want to spread some holiday joy. I got some ideas for this concert already, and it's going to be different stuff that I've never really done on a stage show before. So it's going to be interesting. Hit me up for some tickets, or any of the guys that I just mentioned, and they'll have tickets as well. And thank you, and off to this guy.
Very nice, very nice. $5. I mean, do you want to buy a hot and ready pizza, or do you want to see the great Mr. Fuentes perform?
Y'all can come watch me perform for $5, and I'll buy a hot and ready pizza for y'all to eat while you're
Promotional deal. I've of course been the bad guy. Nick H. Stage is always silence for whatever reason. Got a couple of announcements.
Ooh.
One being Friday the 14th podcast normally on Spotify. That's under its own thing. It'll be now going back into the Emo Swap Productions brand on the Spotify or podcast platform. I don't know. That's just an announcement Frank wanted me to throw out there, so gotta throw it in there. We are live, so I mean, tomorrow there will be a new episode of Rob is War, episode 6. Check those guys. 6.
Oh, 6.
6.
Okay. Sex?
Sex.
No, 6.
6, yes. That's what I said. Episode 6. Couple of cool guys. I recently did an interview.
Wait, how cool? Like as cool as Jack Frost?
Cool as Jack Frost. The coolest, the chillest, the realest.
Ooh.
I recently did an interview with one of the guys, Rob from Rob is War. Rob, the guy himself, Rob. So yeah, episode 6 will be out tomorrow at 10 a.m. For the audio listeners, that was yesterday, because we normally upload on Fridays. Also, we'll have another Emo Swap live stream with the co-host of Rob. He's known as the Murph. He has a bunch of different alias names, but I mean, want to keep it kind of short and simple. Just the Murph. That'll be around 7 o'clock, I think.
Oh.
So it'll be another live stream.
I found my microphone.
Put the spotlight and put some respect on these guys' names. Been putting out some content. Check them out. Rob is War.
And check out Nick H on Emo Swap Live.
Live. Also,
there was a new episode of Mats and Tats out.
Mats and Tats.
Yeah.
I don't know. We already discussed this, but I mean, we hit the 200 mark on what was it, last week? And Fuentes got pied, but he was not the only person that got pied.
I got cream pie. Yeah.
So how'd that whole how'd that feel for you?
Yours was the most awkward one.
Why? Because of my finger in your crotch? Why was it awkward?
So Nick gets this pie, and I'm expecting, like, obviously they don't want to hurt me, so they're not like slamming these pies in my face. But Nick, like, he's about to do it, and I can hear him. He's like, I don't know how to do, and just slowly starts just putting my face into the pie and slowly just moving it up my face. And I want
to be very sensual.
What was going on? Oh my god! But
Look,
that video is up already, right?
Yeah, it's already up. I do not trust my own strength at all.
It was awkward.
It was personal. I mean,
drop.
Yeah, we're at 218 currently at the moment. And that is thanks to the people, the fans, the
So
viewers.
our next big thing is our marker is 1,000.
I mean,
It should be 500. I don't know.
500.
I don't know why 1,000 is. It's a little bit of a jump.
It's a big jump.
500, I think, is totally doable.
And 2022.
Soon.
Hey, I mean, why not? Let's just shoot for 300 till the end of the month.
The end of the month, 300.
What are we gonna do then?
What are we gonna do if we get it by
I
the
don't
end of
know.
the month?
I just it'd be awesome if we did 300 by the end of the month.
We'll have a water balloon fight naked.
Outside at night,
Okay, maybe not naked, but we should have a water balloon fight.
a water balloon fight.
That'd be fun. If
Yeah.
we get 300, you'll see me, Nick, Franco, Andy, Tiff, and Ryan, and possibly Manny have a water balloon fight. If we have 300 by the end of this year. So we got 30 days to get to 300.
330 days.
And we're already at 218. So share these videos. Ask people to go to Emo Swap Productions on YouTube, and let's do this. Let's get a water balloon fight to start in the new year. Franco's gonna hate me.
I think that's everything I wanted to plug. So, but of course, thank you to the audio listeners, the visual viewers. Thank you.
Thanks. Alrighty, guys. Well, again, I'm Mr. Fuentes, and that's Nick H. Silent. And I think we're peacing out, man.
We're peacing out. Remember, folks, always been the bad guy.